Breaking from Old Trafford. Alejandro Garnacho drops a bold message. Now 5 clubs are circling as his Man United future hangs in the balance. Plus, big updates on Viktor Gyokeres and Ollie Watkins. Alejandro Garnacho fires one-word message after returning from Man United post-season tour. Manchester United have returned from a post-season tour of Malaysia and Hong Kong, and Alejandro Garnacho appeared to be delighted that the trip has come to an end. Alejandro Garnacho has made his feelings clear on Manchester United's post-season tour in Asia, which saw the club play 2 games in Malaysia and Hong Kong. United suffered a shock 1-0 defeat to ASEAN All-Stars in Kuala Lumpur on Wednesday, with Ruben Amorim's side getting booed off. However, they did end the trip on a high note with a 3-1 win over Hong Kong thanks to a brace from Chido Obi and a goal from Aiden Heaven. United have now returned to Manchester, and the majority are set to jet off on holiday before beginning their preparations for pre-season. Some were forced to cancel holidays as a result of the club's post-season tour, and Garnacho appears to be delighted that the trip is now over, with the winger posting an image on Instagram of an airport runway with the caption "Finally." It remains to be seen whether Garnacho will still be a United player next season, having publicly expressed his frustration at being dropped to the bench for the Europa League final. "Obviously it's hard for everyone," he said after the 1-0 defeat to Tottenham. "Our season was ****. We didn't beat anyone in the league. We lacked a lot of things. When you don't score goals, you always need more. Until we reached the final, I played every round. And I played 20 minutes today. I don't know. I'm going to try to enjoy the summer and see what happens next." Garnacho's brother, Roberto, also hit out at Amorim on social media as he wrote, "Working as no one else, helping every round, coming from 2 goals in the last 2 finals, just to be on the pitch for 19 minutes and get thrown under the bus." Garnacho was left out of the squad for United's final Premier League game against Aston Villa, and Amorim is said to have informed the winger he can leave this summer, with reports claiming he told him, "You better pray that you can find a club to sign you." When asked about Garnacho's future, Amorim said, "He is a Manchester United player that is not in the squad today, but he continues to be a Manchester United player. I will speak with my players, but the focus is the last game. I don't know what is going to happen, but we have a plan. We were prepared for both situations, with Champions League and without. We have an idea of the type of squad we want, but we still have the last game. We have time to address all these situations." Manchester United get Viktor Gyokeres update as transfer rivals' decision confirmed. The latest Man United transfer news and rumours, including an update on Viktor Gyokeres, as interest in the striker continues to grow. FC Barcelona have already started working towards signing new players for next season, but Sporting CP striker Viktor Gyokeres isn't one of them amid links to Manchester United. That's according to Barcelona sporting director, Deco, who chatted about the Catalan Giants in an interview with Spanish outlet Sport. Speculation over Gyokeres' future continues to grow, as the Swede has yet to announce his next move or whether he'll simply stay at Sporting Clube de Portugal. Despite being under contract in Lisbon for another 3 years, he is attracting ongoing attention from United and Arsenal this summer. A move to the Premier League could be on the cards for any club prepared to meet Gyokeres' reported £60 million valuation. The Portuguese newspaper Correio da Manhã reported that representatives from Arsenal headed to Portugal this week to hold talks with the player's agent. With his family, national team coach, Sporting CP manager, and teammates all being asked about his future, it was no different for Deco. However, the ex-Portugal regular was quick to shut down any possibility of Barcelona signing Gyokeres. "He is a great striker who did excellent things at Sporting, but, right now, we are not looking in that position," Deco told Sport. "We have Robert Lewandowski at number 9. A transfer to Old Trafford now seems unlikely, after United agreed to trigger Matheus Cunha's £62.5 million release clause. Still, fans will continue to dream of a summer reunion between the Swedish striker and his former manager, Ruben Amorim. Gyokeres has outdone his previous season's performances this term, netting 54 goals in 52 appearances across all competitions to underline his ability as a top-level striker. Man United sent Ollie Watkins transfer instruction after £30 million Ruben Amorim plan shelved. The very latest Manchester United transfer news as Ruben Amorim continues to search for a new striker. Manchester United hero Paul Ince has suggested that recruiting Aston Villa striker Ollie Watkins could be the key to reviving the team's fortunes. This comes after United finished a disappointing 15th in the Premier League and failed to secure any trophies this season. Watkins, 29, has had an impressive run with the Villains this season, contributing 17 goals and 14 assists in 54 appearances. Ince sees Watkins as a reliable goalscorer who can consistently enhance the attacking prowess of a squad that is currently struggling to find the back of the net. In a conversation with The Telegraph, Ince criticised his former club's current players for being weak. "If you picked your best 11 players from the Premier League, you wouldn't have one single United player in there," he told the newspaper. "And you probably could have said that in the last 6 or 7 years. How can Liverpool go and sign the likes of Virgil van Dijk, Ryan Gravenberch and Alexis Mac Allister, and Arsenal get Declan Rice? Why haven't United been in the market for them? Are they looking in the right places? I don't think they are, right now, so it's a big summer for everyone involved at the club, that's for sure. They badly need more firepower. And I'm looking at someone like Ollie Watkins, a striker who can actually score goals, as a player United need to be going for." The Manchester Evening News understands United are set to miss out on signing another Premier League striker, Liam Delap, as he gets ready to join Chelsea instead. He will cost the Blues around £30 million. 5 clubs ready to sign Alejandro Garnacho to end Man United nightmare as transfer window opens. One piece of business Manchester United need to sort early in the summer transfer window is to offload Alejandro Garnacho, and suitors are lining up after Ruben Amorim gave his exit the green light. Alejandro Garnacho looks destined for the Manchester United exit door after Ruben Amorim gave him his marching orders. It's said to be a sad end to what was hoped to be a hugely promising career at Old Trafford. The Argentine winger, 20, was tipped to follow in Cristiano Ronaldo's footsteps after breaking into the first team under Erik Ten Hag. But he's fallen massively out of favour with Amorim, who is believed to have taken issue with his comments after the Europa League final defeat to Tottenham. Garnacho described United's season as S**** and bemoaned his benching after playing in every prior round. According to the Daily Mail, Amorim responded by singling him out at an end-of-season meeting last weekend, with the United boss alleged to have said, "You better pray that you can find a club to sign you." That comment all but confirmed that his Red Devils stay is over. Garnacho is believed to be valued in the region of £60 to £70 million, but there's no shortage of potential suitors lining up to end his United nightmare, with the window now open from June 1st to June 10th due to the Club World Cup. Napoli. Having already had a £40 million bid rejected in January, the newly crowned Italian champions are favourites to secure the youngster's signature. He's a natural replacement for Kvaratskhelia, who departed Naples for PSG in the winter window. There's therefore no doubt that he could be a regular starter for Antonio Conte. And that's worked wonders for his former teammate Scott McTominay, who's established himself as a club legend after just one season thanks to his goal-scoring heroics. The I report that Napoli sporting director Giovanni Manna is set to meet with United officials to reopen talks for Garnacho. Whether they can meet in the middle of their valuations remains to be seen. Chelsea. A club that may be more likely to stump up the desired cash is Chelsea. There are no signs that Todd Boehly's wallet won't be flying open this summer like it has done for the last 3 years. The Blues might well need to add an extra incentive to persuade Ineos to strengthen a Premier League rival, but there's always a price. As usual, Enzo Maresca doesn't necessarily need yet another attacking option in his ranks. The future of Jadon Sancho remains up in the air, though. And with Noni Madueke and Pedro Neto being more natural fits on the right wing, there could be room for Garnacho in the 11. Atletico Madrid. A return to the club where he spent 5 years of his youth career looks like another potential next move for Garnacho. He left to pursue his dream in 2020. A lot has changed since then, and Atletico boss Diego Simeone is believed to be a big fan of their former